Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Raw Healing YouTube channel. My name's Kayla, and for those of you who don't know, I've been doing this tarot thing for a second. It's something that's always been a very deep interest and passion of mine, and for the past year I've really been diving into it and providing these YouTube videos totally for free, and then, doing my individual readings elsewhere. So that being said, yeah, I've been off my game a little bit. I'm trying to figure out a little bit more of a flow. As I stated in my last video, I moved. As soon as I moved, I traveled for several weeks, and then I came back, and then a lot of life happened, so here I am. So today's reading is a pick a card style reading, and it is all about love messages. And the topic has just been like tapping on the back of my brain for a bit. And I feel like everyone just needs some sort of messages around love right now. So whether that's romantic interest, just the concept of love, self-love, something, anything. It's just love related. So what love messages do you need to hear? I am going to, honestly right now, just recording the intro, and then I'll dive into doing the cards and stuff a little bit later, but I wanted to get this done anyway. So basically, if you have never done a pick a card style reading before, here's how it works. I'm going to lay out the piles for you. I think there's going to be 5 piles. This is going to be a big one. We'll see what happens when I record later. But you'll have the opportunity to pick a pile of cards. I'll put a crystal on top of each if that helps you picking. And yeah, just spend a second taking some time to take a deep breath, getting present, asking for what you need to hear, or, anything along those lines. All of these readings are totally and completely not like directions or things you have to do or things that are definitely happening. Like, this is just guidance based on the energy that's like currently swirling around. So whenever you click on this video, you're meant to watch it. This is timeless. So I think I just rambled through all my stuff. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for being so patient. I'm super excited to be back in this space and just providing more. So without further ado, I will let you get to picking your piles. What's going on, guys? So we have the 5 piles to choose from. This is going to be a little bit of like a shorter, more concise reading, I feel like, and I also felt like the top cards had to be shown to all y'all. So over here we have pile number 1 with Dreams Coming True and the Bismuth Crystal. We have pile number 2 with Move and the Rhodochrosite. Pile number 3, Balance, with this beautiful fluorite tower, and that's actually pretty hilarious, but we'll get into that. And pile number 4 with Base Chakra and the Labradorite. And pile number 5, Healing Begins, with the Rose Quartz. So take a second, just make sure that you are very present, tuning into yourself, asking for specifically what you need to hear, whatever guidance it is, and take a moment, pick the pile that resonates the most with you, if it's the crystal, if it's the artwork, whatever. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with pile number 1. What's going on, guys? If you chose pile number 1, then this is your individual reading for whenever you click on the video. It is timeless, so I'm excited to share these messages with you guys. So first and foremost, y'all picked the deck with Dreams Coming True. And I have a feeling that this is something that like y'all have been manifesting for a really long time, or you're just really beginning to realize that everything that you've been working for, been wanting, been dreaming about is like, it's in the palm of your hands. And maybe it's like just this like odd small realization that you're like, oh shit, like I actually have it. It's actually happening. Like, what do I do with it? I feel like some of you might be like a little bit overwhelmed with the possibility and the fact that like everything is literally just being like handed to you right now. It's not that you like haven't worked for it, because you've worked for it. That's why it's showing up. And specifically, with the green border, this is very like heart oriented. 9 means like you're coming to the end of some really like long outdated cycles. So for some of you, this could be like finally meeting like your person. It could be like really starting to begin the life that you want to begin and have. But I definitely feel like there's a little bit of a longer message. So we're going to go ahead and dive in here really quick and just read a little bit. We have pretty sure this is the cups. Yeah, green borders cups. So the 9 of cups, wow, this is like the pure luck card. Like you guys literally are getting like everything you've possibly like, literally dreams coming true. That's like the best way to put it. But the key words are contentment, receive, gratitude, and indulgence. And I think that a huge thing that a lot of people are dealing with right now is realizing their inability to like receive properly. I don't know why the sticker is stuck on my hand. And just knowing that when you start to express gratitude for the things that are coming into your life, when you really sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labors, it's life changing. It's really truly life altering. So you guys are just getting this brand new perspective of everything that's like coming to fruition and like really being put out in front of you. And then your crystal oracle is Rhodonite. Woo! 7, 8, 10, 11. Wow, so master number 11. Very cool. 47 could be important to you guys as well, but the master number 11, and like Rhodonite is a love crystal. It's a stone that is all about unconditional, deep love, and I'm like very, very, very excited to see what comes out from here. So the essential meaning is harmony in relationships, easily connecting with others, generosity, reciprocity, discovering hidden talents to share with others. I love that. That's beautiful. You guys are definitely, there's so much harmony coming into your life. And I feel like this does have a lot to do with like relationship, like romantic relationship, but it has a lot to do with other relationships as well. Just feeling and receiving so much love from other people right now. So the actual relationship message for Rhodonite: all of us have gifts to share and a deep longing to be needed. So open up to a partnership that allows both of you to give and receive. Now is a time for you to reach out and take what is freely offered, and to recognize the continual flow of reciprocity between you and the people in your life. If you are feeling too enmeshed with someone and wondering where you end and that person begins, spend a little time connecting with Rhodonite spirit to reestablish healthy yet fluid boundaries that allow a balance between you and the people you care about. When you're generous yet aware of your worth, giving with a healthy sense of self, you attract those who respond in kind. So much about receiving has been coming up lately, guys, so I am really, really, really imploring you to practice the art of receiving. There's actually a great exercise that I did at one of my current retreats where I had people sit back to back, and just automatically, whichever one came first, would you lean forward or would you lean backward? So like just letting yourself and your partner naturally, like whoever starts to lean forward or backward, just flowing with that, and you start to see what's easier for you. Is it easier for you to give, or is it easier for you to receive? So definitely something for you guys to think about. And they're a Thera-Pets card. You have survived every day of your life so far. You really think today will be the one that defeats you. So I think that you guys are just in a space right now of really realizing like how far you've come. And maybe you're having some off times. Maybe you're having some tough days, but like you're literally in the middle of like receiving everything you've wanted and needed. So just keep that up. Literally fucking God. King of Shells, harmony and integrity. Just fucking A. So the King of Pentacles, right? Like you guys are just, you're on top of your game, like in the sense that you know and understand like your personal abundance, your wellness, it is there. It is present and accounted for. Like that's just fucking wild. And with the Hangman, patience and perspective. So I think that there is some sort of little bit of perspective shift that needs to happen for you guys to truly receive everything, right? So when you have the Hangman showing up, it's really pushing you to say like you do know that the shift in perspective is happening. You're aware of it. It's just a matter of really putting it into play, you know, making actionable steps and moving forward with those. It's one thing to just have this new perspective. It's another thing to act on this new perspective. So the more that you can show up and tell yourself that it's okay for you to receive, it's safe for you to receive, because you do give so much. You're definitely someone who's a giver. You wouldn't be getting all these things if you weren't a giving person. And 7 of Acorns, determination and stamina. I'm resonating with this pile super hard. So literally, you guys are so determined already. You have that honey badger spirit, you have that stamina. Nothing's stopping you. There's literally nothing stopping you. Everything is like full steam ahead. There's a lot of love and abundance in your life, and that's pretty much it. Like, you guys got a clear and concise message. There is so much to do with like self-discovery and self-mastery here. And anything with regards to relationships is just building and building and building upon itself, which is why you guys are getting this new perspective. It's why all of your dreams are coming true. It's why they're saying, like, just keep up with that stamina, you know, how could one day ruin you, all these things. So super clear and concise, super happy for you guys. Like, again, 9 of Cups is the good luck card. It's freaking beautiful. It's awesome. So all good things coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any personal reading needs at all, just hit me up on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. Leave comments below, like the video, share it if it resonated and you want someone else to hear it. But yeah, other than that, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, pile number 2, what's going on? If you guys picked the Move card or this beautiful rhodonite crystal, this is your personal love messages reading. So right off the bat, what I'm getting, and I'm curious, I haven't checked with the borders of these cards yet, but this is a relatively new deck. But with the Move and with the 7, I want to say, hang on, there we go. Ooh, yep. Act, direct, master, discipline, focus, and effort. There's so much here for you guys. Whatever your situation is, it's requiring more action. It's requiring more focus. It's requiring a lot more discipline. And it seems like for some of you, it might be like a marriage currently, or it might be some sort of, I'm really getting like much more of a romantic relationship. And however, so there's 2 messages. So one is more of a romantic relationship. The second is for some of you who are involved in work that you are truly passionate about, truly passionate about. And the fact of the matter is that you're at a point where you've kind of hit a plateau and something needs to adjust and shift and be like worked on a little bit more. I don't necessarily sense any negativity. I do, however, notice that you're just at a point where it's like someone has to do more. Something has, like, more has to happen. Because it is something you're truly passionate about. It is something you love or someone you love. And there's definitely equal give and take, but it's now a matter of more discipline. So I don't know if you guys recently made the decision to like buy a home, or there's just like some forward movement in one area of your relationship, or same thing with your job. You know, like maybe there's a new project coming in. Definitely like 2 strong different messages. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But you're being encouraged to act. All right, stop thinking, stop overthinking. It's time to do, it's time to act, it's time to put forth the actual energy into receiving what it is that you want. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own destiny, and that includes your relationships. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone. Take charge. So you guys are definitely being pushed. You're being pushed. Someone is like, you're not freaking doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. And we have Lapis. Wow. So super spiritual numbers coming up for you guys with the 3 and the 7. You could be 30. You could be turning 30 this year. You could watch this on the 30th, which would be that would be super interesting, actually. So lots and a lot of intuition here. I think most of you know exactly what it is that you want to do or the action you have to take. You've just been stalling a little bit, but you know, like you're very in tune intuitively, and you already know what it is that you want and need to do. So let's go ahead and read. All right, so spiritual truth, enlightenment, meditation, unity, consciousness, and inner vision. Some of you need to go on a retreat with your partner. Some of you, I feel like some of you who are watching this who are in relationships are really seeking much more spiritual enlightenment, and you and your partner need to do an aspect of that together. You are still two individuals. You're going to have the things that you want to do, but there's something there that's saying you need to go together. So if you've been questioning or wondering, buy the fucking tickets, go. Like, it's definitely something that will be very beneficial for you two to go do together. What you seek is here. If you push aside the distractions and fears created by your ego and become silent, tune in, and phone home to the conscious universe, the source of all love, strength, and wisdom. Like, literally, whatever it is that you want and need, it's like right in front of you. You just have to take it. You have to take action. So the relationship message. All of us arose from the same liquid, quote-unquote, soup of potential when the earth began to take form. And you, like everyone, are made of the stuff from the stars. You are intermingled within the creation of all life, and lapis lazuli is here to remind you that you are never alone, and you don't have to figure out this life stuff by yourself. Lapis lazuli can help you through the relationships with others, and through tapping into the universe for higher wisdom and insights about those experiences. Sometimes it takes being around people with a different perspective to start to better understand yourself and what you most deeply value. Is someone in your life today gifting you with a new perspective and insights that can help you on your healing path? I feel like for those of you who are truly like needing to take action in relationships, there might be aspects that maybe you guys are a little bit unforgiving in the other person's like way of being or whatever the case may be. But the fact that you got, you know, the rhodochrosite with the lapis lazuli, it's really pushing you to be much more understanding, really seeking to understand and hear someone, especially with like the blue and the gold. It's a lot of throat chakra. It's a lot of understanding. So make sure that you're just being very clear with yourself and your partner. And then for those of you who this is coming through as more of like a passion project, a work-related thing, I'm going to read the prosperity message. We are one, unified in consciousness, always interconnected and always able to draw on the natural affluence we share. There's plenty to go around, which is what the conscious universe wants you to remember when lapis lazuli appears. If you're feeling disconnected from the conscious universe and its infinite abundance, you might find it difficult to recognize the prosperity that is yours and the opportunities available to you dancing right before your eyes. There's something about all of y'all who pick this pile who you're kind of getting hit in the face a little bit. They're just like, it's right there. All you have to do is take it, do something about it. So be a little bit more vocal. Be a little, like, take some charge. Oh my God. Trying your best is all that matters. The rest will fall into place. This is like a nice soft way of saying that. It's like, go do a thing. Go do the thing. Everything's gonna happen as long as you do the action, take the action, do the thing, move forward. I love that it's a freaking cuttlefish. That's awesome. That's beautiful. But okay. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of you guys are kind of feeling like you lost your stamina, not feeling super abundant, not really feeling your potential. Like maybe you kind of got a little lost. Not feeling very successful. Okay, so you guys are definitely like a little bit more on the side right now when you're watching this. You know, again, this is a current energy reading, so this is not like a set in stone thing. This is not your fucking destiny, like anything like that. It's just that this is the current energy of the space you're in. That's why you're being pushed and called to take action, because you've been super, super stagnant. Look at all of these forward moving, fast, strong moving animals that are all reversed. So they're really asking you to just see and realize, like, it's all right in front of you. You have it all. You know it all. I think this reading just needed to be like a wake-up call for a lot of you. Yeah, being indecisive. Jesus Christ. So a lot of, like, self-sabotage going on here, guys, and, like, not tuning into self. It definitely seems like some of you who... If you are going through a little bit more of a spiritual enlightenment, this can be a difficult time for you just because you're really questioning a lot. And for those of you who are in a partnership, that might be causing some struggles or some difficulties. But at the end of the day, you have to take action. You cannot stand still or sit still with any of this. It's just not serving you any longer. You're at a point where if you don't take action, there's literally nothing's going to come to you. You have to work for what you want. So the fact of the matter is that you're feeling all of these things. You're feeling unsuccessful. You're feeling lack of abundance. You're feeling unable to decide. You're very stagnant. Move. Literally freaking move. Do some kind of movement. Get some kind of movement in, whether it's a yoga flow, gym time, a walk. You guys need to start pushing some stagnant energy out. Do it with your partner. Or if it's like something work related, like I think you maybe need a little bit more like creative space. Like you need to move yourself away. Creative force. Literally with the ace, I freaking can't. That's amazing. There's a new beginning. There's a fresh start coming, but you have to be the force of nature that drives it, okay? So keeping that one a little bit more short and sweet. I don't think you need to get berated anymore, but go move. Definitely go move. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, little thumbs up thing over there, and if you feel called to share it with someone, I would greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you can follow me on Instagram at @getraw_with_Kayla, and I'll respond to you there, or you can leave a note in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Going on pile number 3. If you guys picked this pile, you chose the balance card, and you also chose this gorgeous fluorite tower, which is really just all about like emotional balance, being able to speak authentically and speak from a place of like clear emotional balance. And here I'm already getting the sense that like that is something that's very present for you. Very, very, very present for you is this divine masculine, divine feminine balance, whether that's just within yourself or in a partnership. It's really, really, really freaking beautiful. So I would love to, renew, acknowledge, compromise, equality, harmony, and healing. Suggesting that you examine your relationships to see if they are truly in balance. Yeah, so this is the Temperance card. I embrace our differences and bring balance and healing to my relationships. So it definitely seems like you guys are in a space of wanting to bring about that balance a little bit more. Some of you, I feel like it's happening, it's in the process of happening, but overall, you're asking some more questions of how to get there, and that's why you're probably the only pile that got these astrology cards, because you guys are asking like what you need to know or what you need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out first, and I want to say it is like a do thing. Yeah, okay. So what do you need to do about the situation that you came to this video with? Saying to cherish your willpower immediately. All right, so you have Venus and Aries in the first house. So there's something really important about you guys acknowledging like how strong of an individual you are. Really like taking control and acknowledging now like how strong you are. You could be an Aries, sun, moon, or rising. But there is something about you needing to have a little bit more self-confidence, and I think that that's where this balance is coming in. Let's see what else we have for you guys. We have orange calcite. Ooh, okay, a lot of foundational work happening for you guys with the 40. You could also be 40, but let's see. Oh, just went right on past it. All right, so creativity, the pleasure of birthing something new, sensuality, and sexuality. Fulfillment, purpose, and joy are the gifts you receive when you become a clear channel for the artistry of the conscious universe. Begin to heal the wound of the past created when you were told no, or you said no to your potential. Say yes to yourself today, for your creative soul is urging you to let it express itself. Start by drawing, painting, dancing, singing. Use any art form that puts you in touch with your awesome inner artist, for it will help you remember how powerful of a co-creator you are. And I want to touch on that co-creator aspect really quick, because there's something about this pile, and we'll get into it with the tarot cards in a second. There's something about this pile where you guys have gotten really out of touch with co-creating your reality, and not just like on a singular level, but also in partnership. So this is definitely the universe's way of just kind of dropping in and being like, hey, like, remember, I'm here to like do the things you want to do with you and all this stuff. It's like your best friend, it's your soulmate, you know. I swear to God, Sam, if you're watching this, I'm gonna crack up. No beating yourself up anymore. It doesn't help and you don't deserve it. Cherishing your willpower right now, taking that control, that creativity, that love, that life, like taking that by the balls and freaking being present with it, guys. Like, this is something that I feel like y'all struggle with a little bit, and you do lack a lot of balance and a lot of emotional balance too. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything in particular that we can pull out here. I was gonna say. Being stubborn. Okay, so we have the Queen of Acorns, passion and with the creativity. Y'all need to do something creative. You really do. I feel like... Okay. I feel like that's something that's kind of been calling out to you. I think you need to take a break and allow yourself to get creative. Do the things that you love and enjoy doing. Step back into that feminine energy of creation, of, you know... There's something about like your sensuality and the sexuality that's standing out, especially with the orange calcite, but it's really asking you to be passionate, really asking you to dive deep into that sacral, you know, that sacral chakra work and embodying and embracing your beautiful creative energy. Maybe for some of you, it's like a real true call to action to get your life balanced and in order in all aspects, maybe hormonally, especially if you're looking to have kids. I feel like some of you are really at that point where you want to have kids and it's like the world's kind of screaming at you, like you need to really heal and get in touch with this space and listen to it and figure out what it is you need to do to make it better, a better space to be, to create life from, literally. Courage and commitment. Commitment to self, because at the end of the day, no matter what you want, even if it's like a commitment to like having kids or having a family, you need to take care of yourself first, because nothing's going to happen for you unless you do. It's really not. Like, I have a very strong feeling that they're just like, okay, look, all your cards are upright. Just pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, especially with the Two of Acorns. So you're having this, like, this decision, this sharpness, this necessity to really pay attention to yourself and what's going on in your sphere and in your body and, like, your environment, gaining some insight and really focusing and honing in on that. And just trusting yourself. Seriously trusting yourself. There's so much love that you guys are surrounded by. Just making the choice to really dive into this space of like loving yourself fully in order to bring about this balance, bring about this change. But you have to start with yourself. You guys have to start with yourself. No beating yourself up anymore. Don't freaking do it. If anything can tell you, it's this adorable fluffy dog on this card. But at any rate, I hope that this reading resonated well for you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to book individual readings with me, it's getraw_with_Kayla on Instagram, or you can just leave a comment below. But yeah, other than that, I just hope this reaches you guys well, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, what's going on? Pile number 4. If you guys chose this pile, that means you chose this really kick-ass labradorite crystal and the base chakra. Base chakra. Y'all are big transformation. Big transformation, especially in your love life and with regards to establishing a foundation with someone and like potentially yourself, but really for the first time establishing like a true healthy foundation. And what is necessary for this is great transformation, great change, big change. But you're starting over. You guys are really starting from the beginning with this one. And that's beautiful. You realize that like any sort of like old habits, old stories, all that stuff has no place here. No, you guys know that, like, shit has to change. Otherwise, like, things aren't gonna work. It's gonna just fucking fall apart. Ooh, and we have Green Aventurine. Wow. Talk about, like, serious love vibes. Like, you guys are doing this. This transformation is happening because you have, like, some of you have, like, met your person. So some of you are really, like, oh, and again, 25. So you could be age 25. Your birthday could be on the 25th. You could watch this on the 25th. 5, 6, 7. So 7's a very divine number. That's just really, really, really powerful. You guys are going through this massive transformation and literally starting from the bottom up and clearing that space so that you can move forward with divine love, not just for self, but like with others. So this is really freaking beautiful. I love this. So luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, and new opportunities. Beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities, the field where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green Aventure's spirit calls you to recognize that there's no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering loving support and acceptance, so never settle for less than you deserve. The conscious universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love and makes sure there are many fish in the sea. Along with all manners of creatures, starfish, dolphins, you get the point. Open to possibility and the love you seek will show up for you. And I think that that's so important and beautiful because, you know, I feel like you guys are looking for something really specific and special with regards to your love life and you're not settling. That's also why you're going through these massive shifts and transformations is because you are not willing to settle. You know exactly what you want and you're willing to put in the work to get there. I am a work in progress and that is okay. It is. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, you guys, and you're always going to be a work in progress. You are, and it's okay for you to take breaks. It's okay for you to have shitty days. It's okay for you to break down and not feel good and all these things. It's totally fine. You're never going to be perfect, okay? Knowing that you are going through these large transformations with purpose and with love in your heart and for love is like, it's all that matters. So just keep your head focused on that, you know, just know that you're doing it all, wow, for the right reasons. Okay. Right off the bat, so self-empowerment and ambition. Interesting. Okay. Looks like you guys are like right on the cusp of, like, you've been diving into your shit, but you still haven't been listening to yourself fully. Like, you hear yourself, like, you know your intuition's there. You're a highly spiritual person, but you're being stubborn. And you're not fully tapping into the fact that you are very self-empowered. You are a very ambitious person. You need some more balance in your life. Okay. Truly coming into a place of, like, peace and knowing that everything you do gets balanced out, right? There's checks and balances for everything, especially in the universe. Okay, yep. Taking a lot of action. We're getting really focused and driven. You guys are driven by purpose. You are very, very, very empowered. You just, in order to bring more balance into your life, do some third eye chakra meditations. Fucking honestly, like crown chakra, third eye, specifically third eye, like your intuition just needs tapping into. You just need to listen to yourself more, and it's not just that gut feeling. It's literally your like spiritual intelligence, like divine intelligence wants to guide you. That's what's going to bring this balance into your life that you've been so desperately craving and needing in order to move forward and take action. Like, you're having a hard time staying focused because you're not listening to yourself, because you're not allowing your spiritual self to kind of shine through a little bit more. So, you know, this clarity is coming, and it's coming really quick for you guys. I feel like this like shifted a little bit, but you know, overall message, okay, great. But deep dive into the specifics is there's like some magical shit going on in your life, and you definitely need to just continue to search for like your truth and get very clear on that, because a lot wants to come through for you. Again, not trusting your intuition, not tapping into that intuition. Not kidding, guys. Seriously, third eye meditation. You're just in a space of like literally so much newness, so much goodness, so much happiness and abundance, and like a lot of new love and fresh starts and all these things. A lot of creativity, a lot of ideas, a lot of new adventures, so many like opportunities, and like you guys are just being a little bit blind to it. You're seeing it and you're feeling all of it, but you're not really feeling all of it. You're not really tapping into it. But it's there. Like, it's so present for you. You guys are literally, you're either with or coming into the space of like meeting your, meeting your divine counterpart, meeting the person who wants to have that harmonious union with you, wants to have like the closeness and the intimacy and the growth, like all of these beautiful things that you guys cultivate and create together. I think most of you are already in it. It's just a matter of tuning back into yourself or learning how to do it in the first place. I feel like some of y'all maybe don't have like a super strong spiritual practice, and maybe starting to learn about spiritual practices that would work best for you. But at any rate, that's your love message number 4. Thank you guys so much for listening. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel just to keep up to date with everything. Like the video if it resonated, share, all that fun stuff. And if you want to book me for individual readings, you can go on Instagram and find me at getraw_with_Kayla, or leave a note in the comments, and I will chat with you soon. All right, last but not least, pile number 5. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. This is your channel love message. So y'all picked the rose quartz, which, I mean, love, come on now. Healing begins. If you guys picked this card, I feel, or this pile, I should say, I feel like there's some really super abundant love coming into your life very soon. There's a lot of self-work that needs to be happening. Some of y'all might have gone through like a breakup relatively recently, but there is some deep internal work going on for you guys, and you're really starting to like self-discover a little bit and like dive into some new stuff, but you're definitely doing so in order to heal something that like recently happened that might have been slightly like heart traumatizing or heart centered. But you're learning how to regain that confidence in self and start really building that back up again. I don't know. Oh, wow. Pink sapphire. Yeah, there's a lot of like softness. There's a lot of love and softness that's kind of enveloping you guys right now. And there's like some new foundations that you're creating in self. This is like a big self-love type of message is the vibe that I'm getting. For some of you who might be getting out of like abusive relationships. Wow. Whew. Yep. Forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go, soothing the heart. Oh my God. I'm sorry. You just can't make this up, but I am like definitely with you guys, and I feel this. Have you heard that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? Pink Sapphire Spirit's message to you is not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of all, in this moment, you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. Damn. It's time to start the process of forgiving those who did you harm, and that means deciding consciously that they will not determine your story of who you are and what you have experienced. For you are a powerful storyteller and co-creator, and you will tell a heroic tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. Fuck, man. Like for those of you who are like exiting or getting out of a bad relationship, a toxic relationship, a abusive relationship, like I feel you and I hear you and I understand you, and it's so important for you guys to speak your truth and get very clear on yourself and your boundaries, and knowing that you need to step away for like and forgive yourself, forgive other, and just move forward, because my God. You are a whole person. You are complete. You don't need them. You don't. Like, you just flat out don't. You are in a space where you need to realize your self-worth again. You need to connect with yourself more. You need to rebuild your heart a little bit and just be very patient with yourself. Wow. Yeah. Stepping into that space of like inner security, Same thing. You got a lot of creativity messages coming through. You guys need to allow yourself creative space. You're gaining a lot of clarity on a situation. Justice is being served. The truth is out there. Like, you guys just need to calmly pull away and know that you are safe to do so. The feelings are very much so that you feel like lost and like not successful by pulling out of this relationship, but you guys have to do it. And I think that most of you know that because it's very unhealthy and you feel and see the unhealthiness, and leaving it makes you feel unsuccessful because you feel like you didn't try hard enough. But there's no connection there. There's no synergy there. This person was not and is not grateful for you, does not express gratitude for you as an individual and what you bring to the table and who you are. And it's just, yeah, that's it. Like, you've given your all. You really have given your all, and I think that's something that you need to remind yourself, especially with the rose quartz. Get some rose quartz in your life, fam. Just a very nurturing, healing, loving stone. Big, big, big message to know and understand that you did do everything you could. And it's not that it wasn't enough. It's just not that that was good for you. You literally did everything, but you kept giving to a situation that like was not serving you, not giving back to you. Someone who like was not willing to collaborate, was not willing to be productive with you, was not healthy. This person was just not healthy. And now you're going into a space where you do need to retreat and go back to that inner sense of wisdom, you know, really finding yourself, finding what's good for you, asking the questions, searching for that within yourself, finding the light within yourself. So, very big but clear message for you guys. So I hope that this reached you well. I'm just sending you a lot of love and healing energy. You know that that's the space that you're entering into. So I'm just very proud of you for, you know, exiting out of something that's obviously not serving you, and just show a lot of really powerful self-love and compassion for your guys' selves. But at any rate, you know, please share this video if it resonated, like, subscribe, and if you want to do individual readings with me, you can reach me on Instagram at getraw_with Kayla, and hopefully I will chat with you guys soon. Thank you so much.